Who's those in there? You know what? Hey, hey, y'all. Some people been saying that. Some people been saying that I'm running Jeff's household here. That is funny. What? I didn't buy this condo. This ain't mine. It's his, not mine. I don't know what the people mean. I don't know what they mean. Could it be that I just voice my opinion and speak my truth and I don't bite my damn tongue? Could it be that? Y'all think it could be that? Hey, y'all. That's all that is. It ain't running nobody's household. What's up? But anyway, y'all, my skin looks terrible. My mom FaceTime. She told me to FaceTime her idea. She said, girl, your skin. I know, mama, please. I'm going to go get a facial. Sometime this week, I'm going to go get one. Then she told me to get some ambi foaming wash to wash it. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Why my pores are so open now. They're open anyway. I don't have the best skin, but they're really open because I know I shouldn't do this, but I've been using some regular body lotion on my face, and I know that that's way too thick and it'll clog up my pores like it did, and my skin looks horrible. I just have to say that, get it out the way. Anyway, y'all, we talked about, first off, I went to a different church, and I think it's okay. You know, you're not a slave to one church, and you got to find the right church that's suitable for you. And I think I may have found it. I loved it there. I went driving again. You know, no GPS, just driving again, and saw the church, and it was Baptist. Okay. Now the other church that I had joined was the Evangelist Church, and it was, the pastor was 87. Just the word and everything was coming across a little bit too slow for me. Like, need a little more fire, a little more. Church can be entertaining. I know Baptist churches can, but I was raised Baptist, so I went back to my roots. Like my mom was telling me, go to a Baptist church, and I did, and it was good, man. The pastor was running all through the aisles like that, y'all. That type of church, entertaining. It was entertaining, man. You want to go to church. It make you want to go. You know, then the love you get. You know, when they say turn to somebody and shake, hey, when they say turn to somebody and shake that person's hand, and then turn to somebody and hug somebody, you know, you're spreading love. That's good, man. You know, I'm brand new there. People's looking like, yeah, I know they looking, checking me out, you know. And I was just looking dead on at them, and, you know, the pastor was like, go over and walk over to your neighbor and, you know, tell your neighbor that the God's going to do it for you. He's going to do it for you, you know. And I just like that. I like that. You know, it's so welcoming. It feels so loving and such a good, complete feeling, you know, that you get from other people, strangers. You know, it's my first time there. hmm And I loved it, though. I loved it. I loved it. You know, the pastor was running. He wasn't running fast, but it's just he was running. He was running, y'all. I'm talking about, you feel it. You feel it, man. You feel it. And from your toes up, you get into it, because what he's saying is the truth. If you really believe in God like that. And we all fall short. We all do. You know, God, people have to remember that Jesus died for us. Like, he died for all of our sins. And that means that it's expected for us not to be perfect, and we're not. We all fall from grace sometimes. But it don't mean you got to stay there, because you can get back up and you can go praise him. Okay? And you can still believe. Even though you're doing wrong, you still can believe, you know. And try not to do it. Try to get better, because that's all we can do in the end is try. Right? Right. So at any rate, y'all, spiritual warfare. We talked about the war that's going on people from the people that you don't see, meaning not the living. Okay? So just like in death, it's good people and it's evil people. Just like it is with the living. It's no different. And that's why so many possessions and stuff like that. I think people sometimes mistake mental illness. Some people's mental illnesses for um, and say that they crazy and stuff when they could be possessed. hmm them possessions is real, y'all. It's very real. That's why that movie, The Exorcist, was so scary to me because I knew how real it was. And yeah, y'all, every day, you know. And thank God, I can see things. I be seeing them in here, y'all. Believe it or not. Like I say, it was glad to know I'm not crazy. It was a whole congregation at church that talked about this today. Okay? What you cannot see and the spiritual warfare that we are battling. Because it's the truth. It's the truth. The devil stay busy. The closer to God you get, the more he gonna come at you, and that's just how it is. But just understand that you fighting a war with the living and the dead. You know, it's very deep, very scary, but it's very deep. And that's why I be telling Yolanda. Sometimes Yolanda be hearing things. One time she actually and did. She came in here and stepped on the floor because I said, "Girl, you can't sleep with me," because I gotta stretch out here. I need my space. Okay, I gotta stretch it out, baby, all the way. So yeah, but you sleep on the floor, girl. Camp it out, and she was so scared. She actually did. She was telling me that she was hearing a little boy's voice. I said, "Girl, please, I hear voices all the time up in here." She's telling her last night. Men voices that sound sometimes it sounds so demonic, like that girl sounded in The Exorcist. Y'all remember how she talked when she with that demonic when that devil was in her? Uh, yeah, honey. I be hearing voices like that, and then I hear lady voices. What I have not heard is children, but she said she did. She got so scared she slept in here on the floor. Really did. But that's what the word was too. Stay prayed up. That's it. That's what can save you from all of that stuff, y'all. It's a lot going on. Yeah, a lot going on. You say what? Welcome everybody. You say anything with retinol or by yourself? Okay. You said scrubs too. I know my mama told me to get the buff puff. We used to use those. Like it exfoliate your skin. She said get that. You said get some with retinol. Okay, well thank you for telling me that because I'm gonna go look. She had said get that Ambi foaming wash. That's what my mom said get because my mother's skin is very pretty. Her skin is always pretty. That's why I was gonna get what she said. But I will look for something with retinol in it too because I still need a. I think I got some Aveda in there. I'm just gonna get a facial to start it out with, and then I'll go with the upkeep after that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. The facial's mandatory, the pores got to be closed up right away a little bit more. And then I use the other stuff to maintain it. Yeah, y'all. Church was good, man. It was entertaining. It was entertaining. Okay, that I like. That I look forward to. Then they had some things going on. We have to support the church. Financially or monetarily, whichever word you want to use. So I think I did pretty good. I contributed to the children's ministry. They're having a bake sale today. I didn't get the sweets because I don't need them, but I did contribute to that and contribute to a certain offering that we're gonna um, that's gonna go towards the pastor to show appreciation to him because he was a that man's a good pastor, baby. He's a good pastor. I love it. I love it. I loved it, man. Man, I'm telling you that you get up for you're tired or whatever. Because when you get in there, you're gonna feel it. Because that's just what's gonna happen. I was telling Yolanda, hey, you don't have to come with me every Sunday to church, but just try it one time, just once, and then she'll love to come. Man, but yeah, I just so enjoyed meeting new people and all that extra stuff. It was good. Good stuff. And that's how my morning went. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all. Yeah, my skin looks terrible. So what? I'm gonna get it together when I can, you know. I wasn't thinking about it so tough. So you can't look perfect all the time, you know. Mhm. Not that I really be trying, because I really don't be wearing makeup and all that stuff anyway. But still, yeah. I gotta go to Walmart because Yolanda want to lock for her door over there. I was just giggling right now or chuckling because I'm thinking Jeff is a damn demon. So he probably can walk through the door. Probably how he got in here to steal my money. But stop running through people's stuff. You know, my mother was FaceTiming today and she said, let me see after I told her what he did. You know, she said, let me see him. And I turned the camera around so she could see him. And she was like, hey, Jeff, how you doing? And then he was like, how you doing? They like she just bust out laughing. She said, but I told her that he said a ghost stole that. She lost it. She thought it was so funny. She really did. She thought it was so funny. She said, let me see him again. And I turned the camera around. She just bust out laughing. It was, she said, I can't help it. I love Jeff. I said, Mama, I do too, but it's like oil and water type, you know, at the end of the day, he get on my damn nerves. And I know I get on his nerves too. And he know I will cuss his ass out. He knows that. I don't mean that we hate each other. I don't hate Jeff. I don't. It's just that I'm not with his shit, and I see through his shit, and he know he can't. Don't try it, cause I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know. So, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm off my pill today. It would be so nice to have something tasty to eat. My body is training itself though, because I'm taking those pills the way I'm supposed to. So I'm happy about that. I have seen some weight loss. You know, it happens faster in my face. And my face was so fat, but then my double chin was so pronounced, and I see it starting to. It's still there. Hey, it's still there, but I can see it going away. I can see my double chin going slightly going away, y'all, a bit. So you know, I got like 2 more weeks with the pills though, but I can see the difference in my body too. You know, in the mornings or whatever, standing there naked, I check myself out, honey. I want to see it, and I do, and I can see the indentations in my stomach. That's what I want to see. I couldn't see him, y'all, before. Believe it or not, I couldn't see him. Just because a person have a tummy tuck, you know, you gain your weight back, but you may not gain it as much. And to some people, you still look good, but to yourself, you know when you're too fat. I knew I was too fat. I could see it, you know. Now I can see them indentations back in my stomach. Okay, they're coming back, so I'm glad. Oh yeah, I want to go get in the ocean back there. I got just a good mind to go do it. I told you, Londa, you better get a bathing suit because I'm going. This lady was telling me about this shark, y'all. At Kelsey Park, this woman, she lives across the street from the park. She had a dog. She was walking her dog, right? And me and Yolanda was sitting there, and this lady was like, "I hope she comes back." I said, "Who?" She said, "It's a bull shark. It's about 8 feet." I said, "What?" She said, "Yeah, she'd be right here." Like she said, between 10:30 at night, 10:30 and the windy way. Right, right. But anyway, she say it's a shark, a bull shark, about 8 feet that comes to the certain area by the water. Is where you know, you catch your fish and you go descale them and gut them and all that. I be seeing some of the fishermen take them bloody fish parts and throw it in the water. So that's where she be at. I don't know how she know it's a female, but she say that that shark takes his head and puts it on the ocean, like that wall right there. And she said it's weird. She think it's so weird, and I do too. But I said that the shark lifts his head out of to. She said yes, the shark lifts his head out of the water and put it on the wall. You know, like the dolphins. She said yeah. She said between 10:30 and 12 o'clock at night you can find her. Y'all, I probably be, and I said, how could you see it's dark? She said, look, the lights, the street lights. She said, this water is crystal clear at night. Crystal clear. I want to go. I want to see it. I want to go up there and look for that shark. And if I do, I'm gonna record it. I want to see that shark. But the only time I'm just scared that I'm gonna be so see that damn shark and I'm gonna get so damn scared. I'm gonna fall in the water. Okay, then I'm gonna be his lunch or dinner. I just really think that can happen. You get because you mesmerized by it. Man, I just think I don't see. I want to see it, but shit. Oh man, and fell in the water. Shark food. Ain't that a trip? You said, girl, be careful with those. Girl, I ain't like I'm getting in there. What you mean? They do come shallow waters. Yeah. You know what, Social Latina, you are so right. Because where she seeing that shark at, it was people in the water. Very close kids too. She said get petrified. Right? Okay, I'll be so like in a trance. That shark will put me in a trance and make me fall in that damn water. I really, truly believe. I'm not being funny. I truly believe that. I'll see that shark because it's so mystifying, and I want to see it. And then you get what you come to see. You get it in real life, and you feel some type of way, like you're in a trance and then tilt it. Oops, right over in the water. Done. Bit up because they say bull sharks is some of the most, or if not the most, aggressive species of sharks that's in the ocean. And what makes them so dangerous is because they can the water, and then people was right. At first, I was like, how the hell is this water gonna be fresh water then it's salt water? When the tides come in, I learned this, y'all. That people was right. It'd be mostly fresh water until the tide come in. Yeah, Florida is amazing. It's amazing. It is amazing. I don't see it. I want to see it, but I'm scared. I'm so scared. You know what? So me not so that I won't fall. I'm probably gonna be sitting down. Get a chair and sit there. We'll see. At any rate, y'all, I'm gonna go. See y'all later. But y'all just remember, stay prayed up, man. Stay prayed up. Because there's people attacking you in person and in the spiritual realm. Okay? So just get your Bibles, read them. If you ain't got no Bible, pray. Okay? Do it. Just do it. Nobody is exempt. Everybody needs God. You better understand that. But the people that think they don't, I don't know what you think or how you grew up. But yeah, it's a God. And you gotta have a strong belief in them. Don't let nobody steer you away from that. No matter what. We talked about the person, what's his name? Job. I don't know if it was Job or Jacob now. Okay? I gotta learn about it. I don't know a lot about it. But Job or Jacob, that the pastor today was saying that in one day, and maybe y'all know when I tell you the story, but in one day he lost all of his children, and in that same day, he lost all of his houses, and a fireball fell from the sky and burned up. He lost all his sheep. That's Job. Okay. Now he lost all of his sheep and his houses and his children in the same day. See, this is new to me. I didn't know this. to today. So, you got to go into church with the right mindset, wanting to get filled with what you need. And you know what I'm saying, y'all? But, God had to humble him and how he shaved his head. And it was a representation of being born again, like a newborn baby. Okay. I learned all this today. So we may have to humble himself and God will do it. You lose everything. I did. So you can start seeing things the right way. So I understood it. I didn't lose houses or I lost property and stuff, but that's the material stuff. Sometimes it takes that so that you can finally see clear, humble yourself a little more and be a little more clearer about, you know, um, your life choices and the path you want to take your life in. So, oh, I was hungry for the knowledge, baby. I go in there ready to, and I make sure I eat because I don't want to be distracted. I want to hear what they have to say and how they saying it, how the preacher's coming about, how he's delivering it. That's what's important to me. I want to understand what he says. Some pastors just be hollering. They be hollering and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right. They just be doing so much hollering, you don't know what they're saying. But I want a pastor that can articulate what I'm supposed to know and learn out of the Bible. Because I don't know the Bible like that. I don't. I know certain things. And it's just recent that I've been learning more, you know. So I'm trying. But I think that, it's so important to tell y'all, because y'all know, y'all know a perfect person I am. And I just want to try to remember that you got to stay prayed up no matter what. Because they said that Job just fell to the ground and prayed. And never did he ever question God why, like we do, because we're spoiled brats. You know, he never questioned why God did that to him. So that's the type of faith we need to really have at the end of the day. When you feel like you all by yourself and you ain't got nobody and you feel like your life is all messy and all that type of stuff, you gotta pray, man. And ladies, you gotta pray. And that's really it. Okay, I'm gone. And I'm see y'all later though, okay? All right, everybody. Stay tuned.